Hi, grade 7. Today, we will talk about telescope. Telescope, the idea of its working depends on collecting and focusing the light, okay? So, you should, to understand what the nature of light, okay? To understand the idea of the working of the telescope. The sun emits electromagnetic radiation, okay? Electromagnetic radiation includes many types of rays, as visible light, ultraviolet radiation, infrared, X-rays, gamma rays, and microwave, okay? Light has a wave nature and is considered an electromagnetic radiation. The white light emitted from the sun has a wave nature, okay, and is considered an electromagnetic radiation. Why? Because light can travel through the space, and it doesn't need medium to travel through it, okay? And light speed is relatively high. Light covered 300,000 kilometers in 1 second. Okay, so light is called or is known as an electromagnetic radiation. Okay, look at the figure in front of you. Okay, each wave has a wavelength. To calculate or to measure the wavelength of the wave, we measure the distance between two successive crests. This is known as crest, and this is known as crest. The distance between them is called wavelength, okay? Scientists classified electromagnetic radiation according to wavelengths. Some of electromagnetic radiation has short wavelengths and others have a long wavelength. So, we classified electromagnetic radiation into visible light, where our eyes can distinguish it and can see it, and invisible light, where our eyes can't see it or can't distinguish it, okay? So, visible light is known as the light energy, okay, that can be seen. And visible light characterized by very short wavelength. When visible light or white light is split, okay, we found that it consists of many spectrums or many colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, okay? The figure, this is called glass prism. When white light passing through glass prism, it is split or analyzed into 7 spectrum colors. There are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, okay? When we mix this color together, it returns back to white light. So white light consists of 7 spectrum colors. What's meant by telescopes? Telescopes are instruments or are devices that collect and focus light and other forms of electromagnetic radiation. Why? Why telescopes can collect and focus light? To make distant and faraway objects appear larger and brighter. We classify telescopes into 2 types. We have optical telescope and non-optical telescope. What are the difference between them? Optical telescope that uses lenses or mirrors, okay? In its structure, there are lenses or mirrors. Why? Because lenses or mirrors can collect and focus visible light, while non-optical telescope collect different types or other types of electromagnetic radiation. So optical telescope collect and focus visible light, but non-optical telescope collect and focus other types of electromagnetic radiations. The white light has many properties or many characteristics, okay? White light can travel in a straight line, and from properties of light, light reflection and light refraction. Light reflection, okay, that's mean when the white light fall on reflecting surface and returning back, it's returning back called light reflection, okay? The light reflections happen or occurs on reflecting surface as a mirror. So mirror is considered as a reflecting surface, okay? Our eye vision depend on light reflection, okay? When light falling on an object and returning back to our eyes, it causes vision, okay? Light refraction. Light reflection means when light transfer or pass from transparent medium as air to another transparent medium as glass, it refracts. Why? Because when light transfer from transparent medium to another transparent medium, it change its speed and direction, so it refracts. We have many types of telescopes. Number one, the reflecting telescope depends on light reflection. So, in reflecting telescope, in its structure, we use reflecting surface. We use mirror. In reflecting telescope, we use mirror, okay? In 1668, Isaac Newton built the first reflecting telescope, okay? This telescope uses a curved mirror, which known as concave mirror. Concave mirror has ability to collect and focus light onto small area. When we use a larger mirror inside the reflecting telescope, that's mean the telescope can collect more and focus more light, okay? The largest optical telescope used today, are all reflecting telescope, and the famous one is known as Hubble Space Telescope. The other type of telescope known as refracting telescope, okay? So, from its name, it depends on light refraction, okay? So, in its structure, we use convex lenses, okay? What's meant by convex lenses? Look at the figure. This is known as convex lens. It's a piece of curved glass that's thick from middle and thin at edges, okay? Thick from middle and thin at edges, okay? And this type of lens has ability to collect and focus light, okay? And convex lens also used in our daily life in medical glasses to treatment the vision defects. So, in refracting telescope, we use convex lenses to collect or to gather and focus light. A simple refracting telescope has two convex lenses, one of each end, okay? A larger objective lens, okay, directed to the light to collect more light. And this make astronomers see faint objects and the objects that are far away. At the end of the tube of refracting telescope, there is a smaller lens known as eyepiece lens. Eyepiece lens magnified the image produced by objective lens. The famous telescope nowadays is known as Hubble Space Telescope. Its type is reflecting telescope with mirror 2.4 meter in diameter, so it has a large mirror. Hubble telescope orbits Earth above the atmosphere. After the fourth layer of atmospheric air, okay, the Hubble telescope is located, so it orbits Earth after the end of or beyond the atmosphere. Hubble telescope had a larger mirror which can collect visible light, ultraviolet rays, infrared radiation, and produce a very detailed image about the universe. Observatory is a building that contains one or more telescopes, okay? Many larger observatories are located on tops of mountains or in a space. Why? Because Earth's atmosphere makes objects in the space not clear, okay? The last type of telescope is known as radio telescope. Radio telescope have a large curved mirror that focus faint radio waves. Radio waves are characterized by long wavelength, okay? So a large curved mirror can collect the faint radio waves coming from the object in the space. Thank you, grade 7.